So today I wanted to do a video on the Holy Stone HS700E that I got on Amazon, around $250. It was on sale. Here's the drone here. Now, I'm an absolute beginner at flying drones. I bought it to add some drone footage in my videos, and I've had it for about 6 weeks now. I just wanted to share my experience learning how to fly a drone and how this drone's worked out for me. The reason I picked this one is because of the video stabilization. Now, it's not a gimbal, it's internal, so there are some glitches. The video can get a little rough sometimes because of it, and every once in a while you get a weird sun glare, especially when it's facing bright lights or the sun. Starting out, most of the video I shot was just I'd go straight up and I'd kind of turn the camera on and I'd just kind of lower it, or vice versa. I found it pretty easy to fly right off the bat, but I did take my time and I flew it real low for a while. I do self-checks, and I left it on beginner mode for a little while until I got bored with that and tried to kind of push it. I have had it at the max height, and that was stressful. I ended up getting more comfortable with it, and I was able to kind of fly it and get a little bit of video here and there, but I'm still learning. That's one thing I wanted to talk about, is how much of a learning curve there was to learn to fly this thing. Of course, we all had RC cars and everything growing up, and you're used to the controls on an RC car. It is going to take some practice to learn the different ways to maneuver this thing, and there's terms for all that, and there's a lot of videos where you can learn. One thing that is important, after you put these blades on, you have to put these blades on every time, then you have to calibrate it, because if you don't calibrate this thing, it will shift on you. And that's in the user's manual. Basically, you hold it down and to the right, take the drone and you spin it 3 times, you know, like this and then like this. But I found once you do that every time so far, it's flown really smooth. It is affected by the wind, which is obvious, right? But it's affected a little more than I expected. I don't know if this is more lightweight than other drones or if it's just the nature of the beast, but it kind of was hard to maneuver, you know, when the wind was really picking up. Now, I did go to the FAA website and I got this drone registered, and I, put my number on my drone. I took the test. Now, I'm not making money on this thing, so I can just take the safety test and I'm good to go. There are apps that you can use to get approval for places to fly. The one that I use is Before You Fly, I believe. Basically, you click a button and you get approval, and it'll also tell you where you can and can't fly. So far, that hasn't been an issue. Knock on wood. Like I said, I've only had it for a few weeks. Pros about this drone, I'd say, is obviously, one, the price. It's pretty stable as far as the camera, 1080p, and it's fairly easy to fly. The app works perfectly. I haven't had any problems with the app at all. And by the way, I lost contact with this drone not long ago, and it just flew back to where I was, I guess because it was on GPS mode, and landed right in front of me, and I had no control over it. I couldn't even see the thing. Although I know you're supposed to keep it in line of sight, I'd lost sight of it, and it just flew right back. That was pretty cool. It kind of scared me, but it was cool anyway. The biggest con, I'd say, is the stabilization is a little bit janky. The camera could look better, but it's not terrible. But for the price, come on, it's pretty good, I think. I will try other drones eventually, but right now this is a great drone to learn on. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Like I said before, I'm very much a beginner at flying a drone, so if you like this, please subscribe and support my channel. Until next time, happy trails, y'all.